Level 1. Nissan Murano CrossCabriolet. Nissan looked at the Murano SUV and asked a question nobody wanted answered. What if we made it a convertible? The result was the Nissan Murano CrossCabriolet, a two-door convertible SUV that combines the worst parts of both ideas with none of the benefits. It is too heavy to be a fun convertible, too impractical to be a real SUV, and too ugly to justify existing. It weighs over 4,000 pounds, which means the 265 horsepower V6 struggles to move it with any urgency. The soft top adds weight while removing rigidity, turning an already soft SUV into something that lurches through corners. Rear seat access is painful, and once you are back there, headroom is worse than a normal Murano because the roof mechanism eats into the cabin. Nissan built this from 2011 to 2014 and sold fewer than 3,000 units because even buyers with questionable taste knew it was a bad idea. The styling looks melted, visibility with the roof up is awful, and the whole thing feels unnecessary. The Murano CrossCabriolet is level 1 because it represents automotive engineering at its most misguided, taking something sensible and ruining it for no reason. Level 2. Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mitsubishi Mirage is what happens when a manufacturer stops trying and builds the cheapest thing that still legally counts as a car. It uses a 1.2-liter three-cylinder engine making 78 horsepower, which sounds like a lawnmower and moves like one too. 0 to 60 takes over 10 seconds of constant engine noise while you rethink your life choices. Inside, it is hard plastic everywhere, seats that feel like park benches, and a driving position that never feels right. The CVT is one of the worst examples of an already flawed idea, creating a delay between throttle input and actual movement that makes merging genuinely stressful. The handling is vague, the brakes feel weak, and the whole car feels flimsy and disposable. Mitsubishi sells the Mirage to people who just need basic transportation, and that is fair. Cheap cars have a place. The problem is that the Mirage is not just cheap, it is joyless. Every drive reminds you that this is the bare minimum effort possible. The Mirage is level 2 because it is reliable and fuel efficient, in the same way a bicycle is, while somehow being less enjoyable to use. Level 3. Toyota Corolla, base. The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling car in automotive history, and that alone tells you what most people really want: reliable, affordable transportation that starts every morning and needs very little attention. The Corolla delivers this perfectly while offering absolutely nothing beyond it. It feels beige, even when it is not beige. It is the automotive equivalent of oatmeal, dependable, necessary, and completely lacking excitement. The base Corolla makes 139 horsepower from a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine, which is enough for merging onto highways and not much else. The CVT transmission is smooth and efficient, but it ensures you never feel connected to what the car is doing. The handling is tuned entirely for comfort, which means noticeable body roll in corners and steering that gives no real feedback. Every part of the car is engineered to be as calm, safe, and forgettable as possible. Toyota has sold over 50 million Corollas because they perfected the appliance car formula. It will run for 200,000 miles with basic maintenance, return decent fuel economy, and rarely surprise you with repair bills. But calling it a driver's car would be like calling a microwave a cooking experience. The Corolla is level 3 because it is exactly what it needs to be without trying to be anything more. Level 4. Mazda MX-5 Miata. The Mazda MX-5 Miata is the answer to a question everyone asks. What is the most fun you can have for the least amount of money? Mazda has been building the Miata since 1989 around a simple idea: lightweight, rear-wheel drive, a manual transmission, and pure driving joy. The current version makes 181 horsepower from a 2-liter four-cylinder, which sounds modest until you remember it weighs just over 2,300 pounds. In a car like this, power to weight matters more than raw numbers. The Miata's brilliance lies in its purity. There are no turbos, no all-wheel drive, and no systems trying to do the driving for you. It is just an engine, a manual gearbox, and a perfectly balanced chassis. The steering tells you exactly what the front wheels are doing, the throttle responds instantly, and every corner feels interactive. It rewards smooth driving and exposes sloppy inputs, making you better over time. Mazda has sold over 1 million Miatas by perfecting the affordable sports car formula. It is reliable, accessible, and endlessly enjoyable. The Miata is not fast, but it is fun at legal speeds. That is why it is level 4. Before we hit level 5, make sure you're subscribed and notifications are on. We're about to see the Japanese cars that went beyond reliability and changed the world with performance, innovation, and pure driving passion. Level 5, Nissan GT-R R35. Nissan built a supercar for $100,000 that embarrassed Ferraris and Porsches, costing 3 times as much. The Nissan GT-R packs a twin-turbo 3.8-liter V6, making between 565 and 600 horsepower, depending on the year, paired with all-wheel drive that controls torque at each wheel and a dual-clutch transmission that shifts instantly. 0 to 60 happens in about 2.7 seconds. The quarter-mile disappears in under 11. Nürburgring lap times were so quick, they made European manufacturers uncomfortable. The GT-R is a rolling tech showcase. Active dampers adjust in real time, the transmission adapts to how you drive, and the all-wheel drive system moves power faster than any human ever could. It is not a traditional driver's car because the computers do a lot of the work. But the result is shocking speed and unreal capability. What makes the GT-R Level 5 is how it democratized supercar performance. Before it, this level of pace required double the money. Nissan reset expectations by delivering brutal, repeatable performance through engineering, not heritage. This is Japan answering the supercar question with technology instead of tradition. Level 6, Honda NSX, Original. Honda hired Ayrton Senna to help develop a supercar that could take on Ferrari while still being reliable enough to drive every day. The result was the Honda NSX, a mid-engine exotic with a 3-liter naturally aspirated V6, making 270 horsepower, an aluminum monocoque chassis, and build quality that made many Italian supercars of the era look poorly assembled. The NSX proved that Japan could build a true supercar without abandoning the reliability it was known for. The NSX's real strength was usability. Ferraris at the time demanded constant maintenance and punished owners for driving them regularly. The NSX started every morning, needed basic servicing, and could be used daily without stress. The steering was perfectly weighted, the manual gearbox precise, and the chassis so well balanced that even average drivers felt confident. Senna's influence was clear in how natural and intuitive the car felt to drive. The NSX permanently changed the supercar world. Ferrari and others were forced to improve reliability once buyers realized performance did not have to come with constant breakdowns. That is why the NSX is level 6. It redefined what a supercar could be by combining speed, beauty, usability, and reliability in one package. Level 7, Toyota 2000 GT. The Toyota 2000 GT proved to the world that Japanese manufacturers could build cars as beautiful and desirable as anything from Europe. Before 1967, Japanese cars were seen as cheap, practical, and forgettable. Then Toyota partnered with Yamaha to create the 2000 GT, a hand-built Grand Tourer with a 2-liter inline-six, making 150 horsepower, styling that could stand beside the Jaguar E-Type, and build quality that embarrassed many British sports cars. Only 351 were built between 1967 and 1970, each assembled with incredible attention to detail that hinted at Toyota's future philosophy. The 2000 GT came with a limited slip differential, front disc brakes, magnesium wheels, and independent rear suspension at a time when most rivals still used solid axles. Inside, it featured rich wood and leather. The proportions were flawless, with a long hood, short rear deck, and curves that looked fast even at a standstill. The 2000 GT's impact went far beyond performance. Its appearance in a James Bond film confirmed it as a true exotic on the global stage. It proved Japan could compete with Europe on style, quality, and desirability. Every Toyota sports car since exists because of this car. The 2000 GT is level 7 because it changed how the world viewed Japanese cars forever. Clean examples now sell for over $1 million because collectors finally understand what it represented. This is where Japanese automotive legend began. This is the GOAT. So which level Japanese car represents your ideal balance of reliability and performance? And which one would you actually trust for 200,000 miles? Comment below, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for more automotive rankings that prove Japanese engineering deserves its legendary reputation.